Hi friends, welcome to the Scapegoat Club. My name's Jess, this is Jack, and in today's video we're going to talk about whether you should attend a funeral when you're estranged from your family. Stay tuned. Hi friends, welcome back. So another really sticky topic. What do we do about attending family funerals if we are estranged from one or more family members? It's a really tricky situation to be in, and there's a lot of nuance. So I've got 3 questions that I thought might help you figure out what might be best for you if you are in this situation. So the first question is, are you invited to the funeral? So this isn't to say that if you did have an invitation that you should go, and that if you don't have an invitation you shouldn't go. It's more of a gauge as to how welcome do you think you'd feel. Do you have allies? Do you have friends? Do you have supporters? Do you have safe people that would be there if you attend? Or would you really be walking into a bit of a hornet's nest? So just thinking about whether you were invited or you are invited. And so then just thinking about if you aren't invited and you're thinking about attending, do you have that strength and that inner capacity to be able to be in an environment where you feel you might be unwelcome, and also being in that difficult environment of it's a mourning space and there are a lot of ideas around how one should act. So thinking about that space and that dynamic you're going to be walking into. So I think the second question is, if you went to the funeral, who would you be going for? Who would you be supporting? What would your reasons be for going? If you're going for your own personal reasons, if you're going because you want to say goodbye to that person, because it's important to you, because there are people in that space that you want to connect with and or that you want to support yourself, wonderful. Then those are good reasons to be aware of. We could also be thinking about attending a funeral for someone else's reasons. We might want to save face, we might want to make a statement, we might go because that's what people do, that's what good family members do. There can be a lot of shoulds and musts, and it's the right thing to do around funerals. If it's a case of wanting to spite somebody, if it's a case of wanting to show somebody, or if it's a case of, well, I'm being shamed if I don't go, then that's, again, good things to be aware of, and really thinking about what the reasons are and whose reasons we are following if we wanted to attend the funeral. And that all really ties up into the third reason, which is, how do you need to mourn? How do you need to mourn your loss? And if it's somebody that you are estranged from for difficult relationship reasons, maybe it's an abusive relationship and there's a lot of complex grief in there, it's likely to be quite a challenging period of your life to go through. And if you were to attend the funeral, again, a really challenging event. And so thinking about what you need, or what we need individually to be able to mourn this person. What is it that we need? And it's going to be very individual and very unique to each person. So if you have spiritual, religious, strong cultural views around what mourning looks like, that's really going to tie into whether you want to attend the funeral or the gatherings or the other events around the end of life. If they are important to you and that's something you feel really strongly about, then that would be a really strong reason to think about having some kind of event, some kind of ceremony, and potentially attending a group gathering. If that's not something that really resonates with you, or you think that you might want to do that but it would be difficult with the people who would be attending the funeral, then it might be interesting to see if there are ways that you could think about the loss, think about the life with a smaller group of people, or on your own. Maybe you have your own spiritual practice that the rest of your family or this person didn't really connect into, but that's something that you need to be able to mourn. Maybe it's an event, maybe it's a kind of ceremony you put on, maybe it's spending time outside in nature. That can be a very calming and healing thing to do. Maybe it's a creative thing, who knows, it's a very personal thing, but really thinking about what you need as an individual to be able to mourn this loss, and knowing as well that there might be a lot of conflicting emotions. So friends, I hope those thoughts help. Please let me know in the comments below if you've been in this situation, what factors helped you decide to go or to not go. I think it would be really wonderful if we could share alternative ways of mourning, especially the passing of these really difficult relationships as well, what worked for you, just to give us ideas that other people might be able to use and might find some healing from. Friends, if you liked the video, you can subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, you can share, you can check out my website. Please take care, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now.